Best training treats for dogs, what should you pay attention to? There are several points you should pay attention to when choosing your reward for training your dog. Here are 5 tips for choosing the best training treats for dogs. Number 1, your dog's favorite dog treats. It is obvious that dogs are more motivated to work for a food reward that tastes good than for less tasty dog food. Each dog has individual preferences about what it likes. For example, some dogs like carrots, others don't like them at all. A recent study found that dogs ran faster for a higher quality treat like sausage than for a lower quality like dry food. Interestingly, the number of feed pieces had no influence on the running speed. So you should find out what your dog most likes. Large pieces are not necessary to motivate your dog even more, pull even small pieces of food. Number 2, the perfect matching treats for the dog training lesson. Some types of food go better with some exercises than others. For example, in obedience exercises, the dog owner should give the dog many small handy treats quickly as a reward. Do not use large, unwieldy food pieces. When calling back, the treat can also be bigger. It should be something particularly tasty, since coming back is an exercise that should always work 100%. This works best when the reward is extremely good. So add something that you never get anywhere else, a higher reward, like a piece of tripe. Food can also be used as a way of encouragement, for example, to put on a harness or muzzle. With food that the dog can lick, liver treat dog paste is particularly suitable for this. The dog can be lured into the correct position. You can also use a refillable food tube and fill it to your dog's taste. Tip: as a homemade recipe you can use cottage cheese mixed with tuna fish, which is brought to the desired consistency with water. Frozen, you can also store it immediately. Food can of course also help if the dog needs to be distracted from something and no training session takes place. So you should consider the exercise when choosing the right dog treat for training your dog. Number 3, variety with the dog reward. For many dogs, variety in the treats is the right answer to the question which treats for dog training? Every dog has his own preferences, what he likes and dislikes. Some dogs always like the same dog treat the most, others appreciate variety on the menu. If your dog is bored with one type of reward bite, changing to another can help. Tip: make sure there's variety in the treat bag and take a variety of popular treats with you. So you can vary with the reward if your dog has done something very well or adapt the food to the exercises. Number 4, requirements from the dog, hypoallergenic treats dog. Some dogs only tolerate special food. In the case of dogs with an allergy to food, the tolerability of the treats should also be taken into account. The feed manufacturers of special food for dogs often offer allergy-friendly treats in addition to dry food. This allows a distinction to be made in the reward and thus provides additional motivation. Number 5, ingredients, feed requirement per day. When you buy treats, pay attention to the ingredients. Since dogs, unlike cats, can also taste the sweetness contained, sugar is often used from flavor sources. Sugar also keeps moisture in the food. Tip: the number of treats should not account for more than 10% of the daily energy requirement. If you follow the feeding recommendations of the treat packs, it would usually exceed this recommendation by far. Therefore, make sure that the feed ration is shortened by the number of treats. The danger of the dog becoming overweight is otherwise very high. If you want to know more about best training treats for dogs, click the link in the description below. Thanks for watching and hope you liked it. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. And if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing, so you don't miss anything.